Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a channeled message for someone. As I sit here with this collective message, I keep hearing over and over again, don't let them give up. Don't let them give up now. If you've been feeling exhausted, if you've been questioning whether anything is changing, if you've secretly wondered whether the universe has forgotten about you, this message may have found you for a reason. This isn't about love, it's about your entire life. And I'm being shown that many of you are standing at the edge of a chapter that you've been praying for without even realizing it. I feel like there's been some delays, but the delay was never a denial or a rejection. You thought because nothing happened, nothing was happening, that you were being rejected. But see, there's a difference here. Imagine planting a seed for weeks. You look at the soil, nothing, no leaves, no flowers, no proof. Would you assume the seed is dead? Of course not, because growth begins where your eyes cannot see. The universe is saying that exactly what's been happening in your life behind closed doors, conversations have been unfolding, people have been crossing paths, opportunities have been moving toward you, doors have quietly been unlocking. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. You've outgrown the life you're trying to hold on to. Some of you are still trying to hold on to perhaps a lifestyle, a way of thinking, a pattern, certain family members, friends, a job, a relationship. Some of you keep praying for things that no longer fit the person you are becoming. You could be praying for a relationship to fix itself, but you're not meant to be in that relationship. You're asking for old relationships, perhaps old jobs, old friendships, old dreams, but your soul has already moved beyond them. That's why nothing seems to be working. You're trying to reopen doors that were designed to be closed, not because you failed, but because you've evolved. Sometimes unanswered prayers are simply expired plans that you're not meant to fulfill. Someone is about to speak the truth. Now, this energy shift feels dramatic. There's someone around the collective carrying something they can no longer keep inside. For some of you, it could be an apology. For others, it's admiration they've never admitted. For a few of you, it's someone finally confessing feelings they've hidden for a very long time. But the universe keeps showing pressure building like steam inside a kettle. It feels like eventually something has to be released. Now, here's the important part: don't become attached to who this person might be, because the blessing isn't the confession. The blessing is clarity. Whether someone admits love, expresses regret, or finally tells the truth, you'll no longer have to wonder. And clarity is one of the greatest gifts the universe can offer you. Sometimes clarity isn't the answer that you might want, but it's the one that you need. It's the one that's best for you. You are about to stop settling, because you don't even realize how much you've changed from 6 months ago. You would have chased answers. You would have over explained yourself. You would have accepted inconsistent behavior because you didn't want to lose someone. Today, something feels different. You're becoming comfortable walking away from what disturbs your peace. You're realizing that being alone is not the same as being lonely. You're discovering that self respect feels better than temporary attention. And that shift changes everything, because the universe can finally trust you with the bigger blessings. And some of you may ask why. Well, it's because you won't trade them for people who only offer half of what you deserve. I feel like a miracle will arrive somehow disguised as something ordinary. This is very specific. Many of you are waiting for what it feels like lightning to strike, maybe a dramatic sign, a huge breakthrough, an unforgettable moment, but your next blessing arrives quietly. An email, a phone call, a random invitation, someone introducing you to another person, a place you almost decided not to visit, a conversation you almost didn't have. Nothing about it feels extraordinary until you look back months later and realize that ordinary moment changed your entire life. Don't underestimate small beginnings. Some of the biggest blessings enter our lives wearing ordinary clothes. You have survived seasons you once believed would destroy you. You survived heartbreak, disappointment, loneliness, waiting, and loss, confusion, and somehow you are still here, still hoping, still believing, still choosing kindness in a world that hasn't always been kind to you. The universe is incredibly proud of you, not because you've done everything perfectly, but because you refuse to let pain harden your heart. Your compassion remain, your faith remain, your light remain all intact. And now life is preparing to give something back. Maybe not everything you've lost, but something that makes the journey make sense. So don't stop now. Don't give up. You're much closer than you think. Say to yourself, I am ready for what's meant for me. Not because those words create your future, but because speaking hope has a way of reminding your heart that your story isn't over. All right. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.